Good evening, class. Thank you very much. My name is Nyako Atomic James, the group leader for the Anointed Atomic Group Weekend Program. The course unit is Educational Technology and Media. The course code is 2101. We have done the research on the question that we have here, and the question here: what is the purpose of education? We have come out with our discovery, and we have found that education has the purpose of to transmit the accumulated body of knowledge from one generation to another or to the next. This one in such a way that as the parent they will be living, they are instilled into the children what they have to do when they are away or when they are being taken away or when they have died. So in such a way that the purpose of education serves really to make the society remain with those who are able to maintain it. Because as people live in the society, they will be able to understand what kind of knowledge is needed in the society. And then secondly, the purpose of education also serve to prepare the young people for the full membership in their society. This one in such a way that the do's and the don'ts are always instilled or made into being into the life of the children in such a way that the children will be able to get to know why they behave and what they should do so that their society remain a society they have found. And in other words, a society that those children they are going to inherit, it must help them to make it a better place more than they have found it. So the next purpose of education it is a fundamental for longer term economic and social development. How can we do this one? It means that as someone get education, the person will be able really to attain economic stability, which can help to improve on the standard of the living of the children or the society. Otherwise, it can also really influence the kind of the social service that the children of educated person is going to get. Like for instance, you find that the person will go to the hospital which are really having a very nice accommodation, nice facilities. You find that the students are being taken to a school of high class so that they have to attain a better and fundamental economic and social development when they're in the society. I know my sister also have a point to note on what is the purpose of education. And with this, I leave the ball to my sister. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, class.
Mm.
I'm by the name of Cassandra John from the Anointed Academic Group. I am going to add on what we are saying about the purpose of education. One of it is for economic purpose, such as job preparation. It is through education that we are prepared on what we should do, like teaching. Um, Through education, we learn what we should teach the students. The second one is social purposes, such as development of social and moral responsibilities. It's through education that we learn how to act morally. For example, through like the education of I don't know how to say, but there is something in education where they teach students how to act morally in the society. Another one is for intellectual purposes, such as development of mathematical and reading skills. Still, it is through education that we learn how to handle mathematics and even the reading skills.
Thank you very much. That is submission from Lake Joan, Lake Sunday Joan. With this, let us get to the second question, and the question says, what is the purpose of learning? With this, I welcome my brother Mon Gabriel. Welcome.
Good evening, members.
Good evening, sir.
By the name Anointed Gabriel, being Bachelor of Arts Education, GULU University. I'm so glad that today, this evening, we are handling ATN, Educational Technology and Management.
Media.
In this process, we are told to handle this question, purpose of learning. It helps the learner to do discovery. For example, the knowledge of educational technology has helped us a lot. In that, we are able to create YouTube channels as per now. Help them to create solutions. The purpose of education can help us to create shortcut solutions in a way that when you have problems, you can easily solve them within yourself. Uh, the next one is empowers learners to believe that their voices matter and they can shape the world they want to live in. The next one is enable. It enables what? Collaboration. I think that's all I had. Maybe my colleague will conclude.
Thank you very much. With that, we can go to the third question, and the third question says, what are the key attributes, qualities, skill you want to see in your teacher student? As a teacher, when you teach student, your expectation is going to be high in such a way that when you teach them, you must be able to get some qualities that can help the world to grow or to develop. And as a teacher, you really try with all your level best to attain the following the qualities in the life of the student that you're going to teach. First of all, you're going to make your student learn to get to know the creativity, so that as they go back into the world after their schooling, after their study, they must be able to create something that can help them to sustain their life. Because without those creativity, you might find a scholar or someone who has finished the schooling is not able to get any kind of job. But as a teacher, will be able to teach them to get to know how to create their own job. And then next, we also need to train our students or our learners to have knowledge to deal with the life situation. At times you find that there are a lot of problems, employment minor problems. You see that even in the villages there are different things. But you find that when the person doesn't have the content really to deal with the life situation, it will be very difficult. But as teacher, we have to teach the learner and the student to get to know what they have to do. Because when you have knowledge, you have the power to influence any kind of situation in your life. Then thirdly, the qualities that should be instilled in the future of the student. I need student or my learners to be able to have adaptability. Since we have taught them from school, they must be able to go out into the society and influence the society. In other words, I say this because at times you find the learner that we have taught them in school, they are not able to adapt into their society. You find them getting away out of the society, and you find them liking the white collar job, leaving other work that they should do to earn a living. Then you find them becoming so unemployed in the extent that they become robbers. They become the source of the social evil in the society. But as a teacher, I would expect my students to really adapt into the society that they come from, so that they make a change in the society that they have come from. Then next one, the skill that I also need to be instilled in my students is the critical thinking and then the problem solving. Students must have the skill of thinking critically to the situation. Like for instance, when you finish your study, you go back home, you don't have job. What should you do? You have the problem of money, but what should you do? It means that as a teacher, you have to teach your child to get to know that even if there's no money, the child should be able to sustain his or her own life by providing a solution that is safe. And then lastly is the effective oral and written communication. As a teacher, you have to teach the student, the learner, to get to know what kind of word is uttering out. It should be a very nice oral communication among the learners, among the society, and then with the parent. You find that when we don't teach those kind of people, they will go and create havoc in the society. You find them even abusing other people. But as teachers, we expect the skill of effective oral and written communication. With this, when we see that it has been reached, we shall be happy that our students have attained a very nice quality that we want to see in the future of our future student. Then the fourth question says, how can you teach this skill? The skill of the creativity, adaptability, knowledge ability, critical thinking, and then effective oral written communication. We can teach this skill using various methods that we have. As a teacher, we have the method that we have to make this skill, this skill to reach them. And what are these methods? The first one is using the demonstration. When we demonstrate something, it means that we have to tell the learner what they have to go and do. Not only that one, when we tell the learner, we have to show them so that they see. Because when we tell them, they will hear, and it means their audio or the ear will get receptive. And then when we show them, their eyes will be able to learn. And then lastly, in this demonstration, we must be able to do for them so that it will benefit the learner. So when we demonstrate this audio visual explanation to the learner, they will be able really to acquire this skill that we have said in the other question. Then the next one is you should also encourage them to be in a discussion group. Because this discussion, it means broadly speaking, when two or more people interact verbally among themselves. So it means that through the use of this discussion group, it will make the learner to become very competent, and it is sometimes involve a deliberate, and at times it is spontaneous in such a way that the learner will be active in doing the thing that will help them in the future. At times, because of that discussion, it will make the learner to lead the discussion, it will make the learner to lead any other organization, it will also make them further to get to know how to deal with the interview process. And then with this one, we come now to the last question, and that is the question 5. And that question is like this. It says, how do you see the role of technology in this process? As we are students who are learning using technology, we see that the role of technology in helping to create or to make these qualities we want to see in our future children, it helps us really because of the following. First of all, it helps to help teacher to teach a student to adapt to the geometric change in the society, from analog to digital world outside the school. We know that when we go to school, we shall meet the world, and the world needs us really to use technology. And with this help of this technology, it will create inside those one who are learning to be capable to work outside without any problem. In other words, if it was not because of the educational technology and media, it was not going to be very easy for other people to use the computer. And we know that most of the institutions are being handled and they use computers and other gadgets of the technologies. And it has helped those students. And then next one, technology have access to information which are outside the books, outside the syllabus. So it really helps the learner to get to know what is not inside the book. We know that all knowledge cannot be packed in only one book. And as the school, the curriculum has been made to be in different subjects, and the knowledge cannot be put in one subject. And because of the use of the technology, the learner will be able to access something from abroad. The learner will be able to access something that he cannot even see. So you see that it is really helping in this kind of process. And then it also make it easy to access student performance instantly as a teacher. Because of those technology, you doesn't need to really first talk to someone face to face. You find the student or the learner is able to send for you the work while you're sitting somewhere doing some other thing. So for this one, it is sometimes save time. It sometimes save the cost that you have to have in your living. So we do find that this technology is very important. And then next, it also encourages teamwork because because of these technologies that has been introduced in educational technology and media, it has made the student to get to know the importance of having one another beside them. We know as life goes, we cannot live as a single person, and with this, we have been able to get to know the benefit of one another into our life. It can be socially, it can be financially, it can be economically, and all sort aspect of life. Then next week, it establishes critical thinking skill because you see that a lecturer will give you a work and say, may you send for me through the YouTube, may you send for me through the WhatsApp, may you send for me through email. But you find if you have no access to the technology, it will be very difficult. But because of this access, it has established us to really have critical thinking skill. Next, it also has also instilled inside us responsibility. It means that we should not be relaxed. We should always work to achieve the goal. And lastly, the technology has instilled career learning. We have got to know that as we live, there are a bit of life that we really need to have, and that bit of life is called career. With this, the anointed atomic group, we have discussed and we have learned that technology needs to be advanced into the school so that as we learn, our students get used to the society. There should be adaptability. In conclusion, we thank you very much, our lecturer Dave Monk, for being able to teach us so that we come to this knowledge of this technology. This is our gratitude to you. May God bless you.
Thank you. We meet on YouTube channel.
Yeah, in class.